Hello, hello. I'm like a minute late because I forgot to do something and I'm doing it now. Today might be a fun day. Might be. Also, I got really, like, self-conscious about my, voice. Looking at my VOD from yesterday. So I don't really, my mic isn't amazing, it's fine. It's, you know, it's not like a fucking headset mic. So it's already better than, average, I'm sure. But, I changed my filters and I think my old filters were too quiet, were too limiting. I like my new filters, but I think I have to be a little bit further away from the mic to get a benefit. Yeah, today we're gonna try another demo. I don't know if this is technically a Next Fest demo. Because I think this game already had some sort of Next Fest thing. But first on the block is a game called About Fishing. Surprise! And I do have a second demo. I don't know if I'll play it. It looks like a pretty intense game. I'm interested in it. I don't know if I can run it. And if I can run it, I don't know if I can run it and stream it. So we'll see how that works out for us. There's About Fishing. Let's pause this music. Oh, everything's freezing. Not good. Not good. Oh, I'm sharing the About Fishing game capture, but it's capturing the FPS. I've never known it to do that. Crazy. I don't want the FPS on there then. I've never noticed that. Yeah, it's like capturing, first of all, let's go off. Okay, I can't do that. Yeah, the capture third-party overlays is off. That's weird. But they're not off. Can it just be simple? Oops. I'm just gonna try a different window capture. This is, I don't know what this is capturing. What the hell is this capturing? Alright, fuck it. We'll just stick with the FPS, that's fine. Oh no, did I close my chat? No, I didn't. There it is. More demos? Yeah, it's entirely great. I'm gonna try 1 to 2 more demos. And then maybe go back into Lunacid. But, I'm noticing, so in game capture in OBS, there's this property for capture third-party overlays, such as Steam. I never have that enabled. And right now it's enabled for this game. I'm not sure why. But that's okay. It's only the end of the world. This seems okay. Oh, you can't hear it even. Oops, sorry. This seems okay audio so far. But it's pretty... Look at this! The continue is shaded out because I don't have a fucking save. I think this is a horror game. I'm not entirely sure what this game is, but I'm interested in it because it has a very amazing looking retro aesthetic. And I think there's more to it than just like a random, I don't know, trash game. So I do kind of have expectations for this, and I've known about it for a few months at least. I didn't want to play it until it was out, but I figured I'd try the demo. But yeah. Happy Wednesday, hello Shoals. The vibes look pretty sick. They do look pretty sick. They look ill. Let's do a new game. It's black for a very long time. Do I have to click? What the hell's going on? That sounded like maybe a cutscene, but there was just nothing. Is this like a loading screen? Is it broken? We're off to a good start. What the hell is going on? Okay. I really feel like I should be seeing something right now. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with the Alt F4. Good start, good start. Playtest 2.0 white screen fix. Okay. What about a black screen? Yeah, if you look on the store page, the pictures and stuff are amazing. It looks really interesting. Let's try it again. I got to the title screen, there's the freaking overlay again. New game. Please work. Okay, yep. Okay. I was like, are they opening up on a black screen and like 2 minutes of music just to ease you into the mood or something? Motion test. About fishing heavily relies on mouse motion, which can feel different on every setup. Yes, it is a fishing game. All of the movements in this test, you shouldn't need to lift your mouse or hit the edge of your mouse pad. If it feels really hard to track, use a scroll wheel to adjust your... Oh, what are we doing? Follow the movements? Oh. The wobble is a bit odd. Why is it jiggling? I think we need to increase the sense. Ooh. Bit of prostration. What the fuck? This also reminds me of that Oh, man. Okay, I gotta lock in for a sec, because I'm failing this. Okay. Honestly, I should just move my mouse pad over because I've got it centered. Oh my god, what the fuck? Beautiful, you think? Holy. That was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I was gonna say that reminds me of the tracing mini game. Look at the wobbles, that's so awkward. It makes me uncomfortable. In Harry Potter 1, you have to like trace letters. And that's basically what this, okay, just beautiful. If fish still feel too hard to rotate, you can change your sensitivity at any time in the settings. Again, beautiful. Okay. I'm liking the font, the typeface a lot. It's just, I don't know. I hate overly sharp font in games now. Especially if the game itself is very pixelated. Why are we underwater? A damn mermaid. Am I fishing for Ariel? Maybe flounder. With an early dance, the hook betrays itself. What? Am I moving right now? An early dance, the hook betrays itself. Oh, I just sit until he bites it. What a bitch. Or the mermaids fishing? I don't think the mermaids are fishing. Drag your mouse to rotate the fish. Keep him pointed forward? No. Oh, this is very intense. But I love the vibes. I don't understand where I'm supposed to move my mouse to get it to look. Ariel. Okay, I like this game. This is what I like, and it's not, I think it's only in recent, maybe a year or two, I would say, that people have been doing this. I feel like a while ago, people were just making shitty looking games, but that wasn't the intent. They were just like, you know, not putting too much focus into the graphics. So there's a lot of like indie stuff that just had bad asset store looking models. And then a few years ago, I think, people actually started recreating PS1 era graphics, which looked amazing, but they just did like low fidelity textures and models, but the games were still rendered without like any filters. So this feels like there's some filter over the game, and even though it's like 1920 by 1080 resolution, it still is very pixely, very pixelated. And you can see all the jaggies on the edge of like her raincoat and stuff. This is what I love. I'm so happy that games are actually nailing the aesthetic. That being said, this is probably way too good for a PS1 game, but I think it still is nailing the style. Can I fish again? No. That fish in your hand. What's her name? Lucy? I think I have to do Lucas. Lucas? Or a girl? The butterfly of the sea. Lucas. Why is it raining? We can hear it raining. I didn't see any rain, but our character has a raincoat. He's not wearing anything for the rain. It's growing on me. You know, these little guys don't usually care about hooks. I've lost whole afternoons trying to get one just to look at me. Old buddy of mine, though, he couldn't catch anything else. Ever. Drove him crazy. I'm gonna move my mouse pad real quick. Not gonna lie, you love these visuals? Same. I think they're amazing. I want to see a AAA studio just pump out stuff like this and then focus on the gameplay, you know? That being said, maybe it is quite a bit of work to get visuals like these, but I don't know. Started just swallowing them whole. Like if you had a game that looks like this, runs at a minimum of 60 FPS, animations are as crisp as you want them, everything else is fantastic, you don't throw on a bunch of lighting and ray tracing and all sorts of filters like that, I don't care. That's all I want. Started just swallowing them whole, said it stung less than unhooking it and tossing them back. What? How did you catch Lucas? Oh, I'm not even. Yesterday I put streamer mode on Discord and it didn't say I was streaming. So I'm not sure if I can fix that. Which I don't share my activity anywhere, I don't think, but that's never been an issue. Sorry, I just want to see if I can figure that out real quick. Do we need help with something OBS? I don't think OBS, I think it's just Discord. Whoa, dick sword. No, 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 no. That's so inappropriate. So, a few, probably months ago at this point, Dixord did, they moved streamer mode from its own, like, option into the appearance tab. So now you have to go into options under appearance and find streamer mode. And I wonder if that messed with something. Yeah, if I turn activity privacy on, it just says I'm streaming Google Chrome. Which isn't true. Well, who cares? I just won't get that notification on Twitch. I mean, on Discord, I guess. How did you catch Lucas? Tell me, please. A mermaid left it for me? Did you see the mermaid? Because I saw that, but it feels a little weird. Oh. A mermaid? Are you sure? Yes. Yeah. Would you like a curly fry? I've ruined my appetite. What the hell is wrong with this guy? These are the best kind. I love these ones with that slight orange hue. Those were really good fries. That's the one thing. I didn't really like Arby's. Also Arby's felt like it was a pretty like expensive. It felt like it was trying to be like a fine dining fast food restaurant to me when I was a kid. And I only wanted McDonald's, but I did love their curly fries. Would you like one? Yes. Our hands are a bit ripe with fish at the moment. So why don't you put it away in my tackle box here? Then go out and catch a few more. Lucas is worth 20 bucks. There's a composition notebook, mead. How do I leave? For the next fish, also that box was not representative of the box you just showed me. For the next fish, I want you to cast on your own this time. Hold L and B and go for a good spot. Use WASD to adjust your aim. Ready your rod by dragging your mouse back, swing, and release. The classic, right? But pros will swing from all directions. Left to right, east to west, southwest, even south-north. Different swings can help you reach fish in weirder places. Lastly, while your hook is gliding, you can still adjust its trajectory by moving the mouse. Helps you correct your hook's course, land exactly where you want it. The cigarette is giving John vibes. John's teaching me how to fish. Does that make sense? Or do you need me to repeat? I didn't pay attention to all of it. This is the thing that really bothers me about streaming. I will read 100% of the text on screen and take none of it. They are waiting for you. What I actually liked was recording footage and then going back through the footage to cut it into like more consumable videos. And I would retain information better and learn. So it was like you play the game and then you watch the game and study it. Hoi! Oh. You have to do more shy meds, but he's speeping. Wake him up with a treat. I just gave him lunch, but he was also sweeping. And I held it in front of his face and he seemed okay. Come on. What are you doing? Yoinkers. A shite meeting. Good luck. Where did it go? How do you get this fucker to bite? Oh. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No, that's so hard. I honestly don't understand what they want me to do. Forgot to tell you. When fighting these bigger fish, be mindful of your line. Oh, there's noise. I don't like it, but there's noise whenever there's like dialogue noise whenever new words pop up. But it's I don't know. It's a very uncomfortable noise. I would just prefer no noise, to be honest. The line will start making noise that turn red until it finally snaps. When you feel that coming, quit reeling for a moment. Let the line relax. Maybe get the fish back on course before reeling again. Otherwise, you'll lose him. Okay. No. Ooh, well done on the first show. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Look at me! Was this fish blind? Hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. This fish, man. This game's pretty difficult. More fishing games. This game is called About Fishing. And it's an actual game. And it has amazing graphics. And that's about it. I literally just, I mean, I like the fishing concept. This is a bit way too in-depth for me to love the fishing. I think this is fun, but I don't necessarily want a fishing game. I just want like a game that has fishing. So it's not a focus. It's not very involved. I like Monster Hunter fishing. I like Breath of Fire 4 is actually a pretty I don't want to say complicated, but it's a little bit deeper than surface level fishing system. And I like it a lot, and that's basically it. If the fishing is too obnoxious, I'm not really a fan. This is a lot going on, but it is a fishing game. But I'm not upset at it. I just think I'm bad, and I feel bad. But it's actually a lot of fun, and the vibes are amazing. So anything good so far? Just this. I started it. It wasn't a good start because I ran it, and then I started the game and it was just a black screen. But then I restarted it and now everything's working fine. I might not play any other demos though. I only had 2 installed and one of them is a pretty intense game. So I don't even know if I could run it, let alone stream it. But we'll see. I don't know how long this demo is, but I'm really excited for this game. That's another fish. Do you feel like you handled it with care? I watched you catch it. Yes. Do you not? Regardless, end of the box. Did I not handle it with care? Do I have to put him in a big one? Red snapper, 60 buckaroos. Do you believe fish feel pain? I do. Honestly, I am not sure. One fish closer. Let me eat the fucking fries, dude. Wait, I don't... He basically... Okay. We start the game. It opens with a cutscene underwater. There's a mermaid and a little fish. And then the mermaid leaves and we catch the fish. We come back and we give the fish to this guy. And we told him that a mermaid gave us that fish. And then he's like, oh, do you want my fries? I'm not hungry anymore. I kind of zoned out after he gave us, after he offered us the fries. And I guess we're like catching fish. So he'll give us his fries. God, I love the graphics and the atmosphere. Why bro kind of look like Epstein? Show, try not to ruin literally every place that you go to in your life. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm gonna go talk to the guy. Can I? Oh. Oh. Not letting you eat these curly fries until the box is full? I wonder if the demo ends when the box is full. Let's try east to west swing. Whoosh. There ain't nothing out here. Where the fuck are we gonna go fishing? Also, how did we get here? Back here is the start of the game, and there's no paths leading, like, off of the shore. So how did we get to the shore? Okay, let's just go back to the spot that we were fishing, I guess. I don't know if there's something to denote if there's fish around. Or what. Nope. Okay. What the? Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe you can see them. Yes, a little bit. Which direction? It would be nice if we could get on that fucking rock. How are we gonna get them out of there? Surely you don't go all the way to the dock. Oh, that's how you aim. It's too far. It's just too far. I'm in a call but just saw this and you're so right. No, he's not right. We snaw, we snaw. The hell does that mean, Nugget? Hello, by the way. Maybe this is like, this the true horror of this game. It's fucking, you're on Epstein's island fishing with him. It's a sound SpongeBob makes riding, imitating seahorses. What in the world? I wonder if SpongeBob is in this game. I don't know how to get to these fish. I think I have to catch literally all of... Oh my... I wonder if this game has controller controls. Oh! Hey, no, 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 no. This is so hard. Stop, stop, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. Where are you flying to? I don't think fish move like this. Holy crap. Is this a new game coming out? It is. It's called About Fishing. I don't think it's specifically taking place in the next fest. I'm not sure. Because our very own show has told me that you can't participate in multiple next fests. And I feel like this game already did. But, they had a demo come out. And they had a play test, which literally you just had to say you were interested and you had access to it. And I think I even downloaded that, but I never played it. And I figured I want a demo for something that I enjoy. So this popped up saying that I had a demo yesterday and I wanted to give it a go. Hello, Jeff. Another one. Feels like the fish are coming to you now. Ha! Like they want to tell you something? I have to fill this box. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you, thank you. They are waiting. I know. I'll try my best, Mr. Jeff. Cairn and Dave the Diver. I don't think, I own Dave the Diver, but I definitely like to give that a try. Cairn, I know nothing about, and I probably will end up playing it. But I've heard people going off about that game recently. I don't know if I'll buy anything. Honestly, all I want is like DLC for a bunch of games that I have, and none of them are on sale. So I'm like, ugh. Do I buy any? Is that a fish? What the hell are the fish? Under the sea. I might not finish this demo because if it actually wants me to catch all the fish to fill up the box. Where are they? Yeah, you went in blind. I feel you. I went on sales too. Everyone jokes, and it is a bit insane, but I have over 1,000 games on my wish list, and I just never browse the store. I mean, I constantly browse the store, but I'm never like actively looking for stuff. I just kind of happen upon games, and then I'll get emails all the time about stuff that's on sale, and that's the only time I purchase stuff, is when it's on sale. Oh damn, you be wishing? Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, but I do have to go through there probably more frequently than I do and prune it out. But it's literally just like a curated store because everything that's on my wish list I know that I looked at and thought it looked decent enough. But yeah, is a bit of an issue. What is that Dorito doing? You see that triangle in the distance? Can you talk to me? Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, and the notice are yeah, nice. Yeah, absolutely. I noticed, I don't know if you've heard of a game called Opus Magnum. I did stream a little bit of it. And a bunch of friends were interested in it when I last played. And they released a DLC after that, like a few months after everybody was playing it. And the DLC basically costs as much as the game right now. And I'm like, there's no way that DLC has as much content as the base game. But if that goes on sale, I'll definitely get it. Not letting you eat these curly fries until the box is full. Okay, but where the fuck are the fish, dude? That's some RimWorld shit. As in the DLC. But then there's games like Vampire Survivors, which is like $3, and then all of the DLC is like $2 to $3, and the DLC is not equivalent to the base game. But I'm like, yeah, but it's $2. I think I've seen you play this once before, puzzle game, yeah. It was fun. I didn't finish it, and I've only played it on stream, basically. I did play it off stream. I went and made my builds more efficient, but on stream I did all the first attempts at my puzzles. DLC being basically the same price as the main game. Yeah, that's a little different. That's the thing for me, is just like, I don't care if it's cheap enough. The games I really, really, really adored that were like modern games were Arkham Knight and Shadow of Mordor. And I think I would have enjoyed them regardless, but I probably would have felt some type of way if I had spent $60 on launch. But instead what I did was spent like $7 on each game, content complete. And for a game like Arkham Knight, it was years after launch, so everything was fixed. Ran gloriously. If you see a fish, say a fish. That's a shadow. Music's getting kind of creepy over there. Okay, modern. Stop. I actually have played very few, like, PS5 generation games. Technically Elden Ring, but Elden Ring was on PS4, which is actually the first way I experienced it. Purchased it. Oh, what the flip? Purchased it on PS4. But that's the thing is, I mean, Dying Light 2, I think, is on sale right now. Fuck. But I feel like a lot of modern stuff, current generation, is not going on such deep discounts. I mean, why would they? They're charging like $80 up front now. Hello? Hello? Yeah? Come on. Buddy. That game got a lot of hate, but I really liked it. Why did it get hate? I thought it was pretty, liked. I still think Dying Light 1... If you don't know, I pre-ordered Dark Souls 2. And then my girlfriend at the time showed interest in Dying Light. and I think they came out around the same time. So instead of buying Dark Souls 2 on launch, I refunded it, and I refunded my pre-order, and I bought 2 copies of Dying Light and played that co-op. I definitely had fun, and I like Dying Light. I do not think I would pay $60 for an experience like that again. I don't think it's a bad thing, like a bad game, but that's like, it's a game that I wouldn't prioritize playing on launch for full price. So I want to play Dying Light 2 and The Beast, but I'm just not gonna pay full price for a game like that, especially because I don't think I could run them fantastically. How do I get this fucking fish? Bro, she hooked you up. She did you a solid. No, I like Dark Souls 2. And I pirated it anyway. It's insane. Literally like a day after launch, there was a non-virus version of the game that I played. And then when I was able, as soon as I was able to afford it, I think the next paycheck, I just bought the actual game. 2 got flagged just for, I mean, you say that, but, oh, Dying Light 2, gotcha. How is it different? Dying Light should have gotten flack because, so, a little bit more context, I'd played Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. So this is the same developers that made Dying Light, Techland. So we were excited for Dying Light, but that also means I watched like trailers and stuff for Dying Light, and it was supposed to be a 4-player co-op game with 4 different characters, and instead it was just Kyle Crane, and I think Kyle Crane has like a lot of love nowadays, but fuck, how do I get in there? I thought Kyle Crane was so fucking boring. Oh, why didn't that work? Okay, if I can catch this fish or not. Okay, fuck off. I'm so fucking confused. I don't think I'll finish this demo. I'm enjoying the game, I just... I don't know how long I should... What the fuck? I think it's a really cool example of post-apocalypse where people have actually rebuilt society as much as they can. I like Kyle Crane, but them hyping the Beast up so much as the return of Kyle Crane was lame. Yeah. I feel like they do that for a lot of games. And it's always these, like, horror-adjacent games where people, I don't know, just, like, stick to these characters. So, like, Frank West in Dead Rising. People hated that he wasn't in Dead Rising 2. And then they did Dead Rising 3, which I could see why Dead Rising 3 got a lot of shit, but I still really liked Dead Rising 3. It's just at that point it was like an arcade game. I mean, they always felt a bit arcadey, but I feel like the first one had more atmosphere. I never really played the second one. I didn't get far. And to this day, I don't know why I played all the way through Dead Rising 3. I really like Dead Rising 1, but the time mechanics, I just hate that in games. So it gives me like a lot of stress and anxiety when I'm playing that I don't appreciate. Why is he here now? But I do want to go back and play through all the Dead Rising games. But when they brought, I think it was a DLC for Dead Rising 2 was the first time Frank came back. And it was basically Dead Rising 2 but with Frank West. And people, I remember at the time, were so hyped for that. And then I think they did Dead Rising 4, which is also Frank West. 2 is so good, dude. I think they're all fine. From what I've played, it's just the same thing. And then Dead Rising 2 just got like a little bit more deeper. I mean, I see the love for Frank West more than Kyle Cranston. Oh, for sure. But I also didn't. I think Frank West, maybe he wasn't generic, but there wasn't anything too crazy about him. But I don't see, like, why is there love for Frank West and not love for whoever the fuck the second guy was? What have you got to say? Chuck has some love. He was in 3 though. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. I remember that from 3. Cause I was just thinking, I'm pretty sure there was a time where they reintroduced Chuck, but I thought it was a bigger way. But I guess it was just the story. He was involved in the story, but you don't even play as him or do anything with him in 3, right? It's just like you're running around with his daughter, it turns out. Honestly, I am liking this game. The only reason why I wouldn't continue playing it is because I don't know why. Just arbitrarily, I told myself I shouldn't stream this game that long, but I think I'll just stick to it for a little bit. See how long the demo is, and I think I will skip the second game. The second game is, it looks like a Souls-like game. I forget what it's called. It's like Mistfall or something. Mistfall. Maybe. But I don't know if I'll get around to that demo. They want you this time, not me. Think you're ready? Maybe. Cautious. I respect that. Spent a lot of time with fish. I desperately try to get into the fish's head, feel what they feel. Okay, Mr. Epstein. And I can say for certain that once caught, fish actually get pretty depressed. They seek guidance from anyone or anything. If you are earnest, they will listen. I'm giving you the tackle box. Open it with tab. I want you to look inside, but this time, look for a fish you trust, or a fish that trusts you. Right-click to remove him from the box. Use that fish to find whatever it is, these tangs. Is that a slur? Want to show us. Grandpa, you can't say that. Open up the tackle box, right click, cast your line. Oh. Oh, that's right, we named Lucas. So dang, it's just the name of the fish. Okay, how do I... Right click. Are they here? I don't like this anymore. Actually, oh! What? Why is there no fucking menu? Oh my god. I wanted to pause the game to close my blinds to get some more mood, and it just let go of my fish. Oh, I guess that's just a dither filter. Fuck it, I want to put dithering. Oh my god. It makes such a difference. Without dithering, this looks like a PC port of this game. But you put dithering on and then it's PS1. The sauce, it's gone. Man, the dithering looks so good. Oh my god, I love it. I guess that's the secret. I mean, you can't just have good graphics and throw dithering and it'll look good. I think arguably it would look worse, but... So do I catch another one? I don't want to throw Lucas in there. Let me close my windows. One sec. Okay, I'm so sore. Saw this game like 2 years ago on X. This dude just started with the character models, I believe. It's just, to me, if I had the time and all the knowledge, obviously I would make a Monster Hunter game, but I'd do it in this sort of graphics, this fidelity. And I love, oh, she blinks! Does he blink? He's not blinking. And he already had the dithering just in the renders he'd post. He figured it out, he cracked the code. I won't stop playing this game, but I think I will go on break. I'm already a few minutes late. It's just gonna be a quick break. I'll be right back. Hello. Just want to try something really quick. Oh, it has to be working. Never mind. Thank you for the welcome backs. Let's get back into fishing. I feel like it's gonna pick up, but I have to, unfortunately, send Lucas down into the depths. Okay, what is also interesting with this dithering, my preview in OBS is a lot smaller than my screen, and oh my god, the dithering looks like shit when it's rescaled. So hopefully the game doesn't look like shit since I've scaled it a little bit. Oh, you can... I don't know. I think it looks okay. You can definitely notice like some squares, but it's not too far off. I'm getting like really in my head about how I want to have the stream laid out. I really like the backgrounds and everything and the segments, but I made the chat and where the face cam would be a bit smaller so the game would be a bit larger. And now I'm debating just like really segmenting the chat and the face cam and having the game be as big as can be and just doing black space and no like overlays. But I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Okay. Let's put that quality back down. Choices and decisions. Okay. I probably would add a return to game button just in case here. Man. Alright, Lucas. I accidentally killed your brother. I wonder what's down this hole. Oh, the mermaids, maybe. I don't like this chamber at all. She's sleeping? What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to catch something, am I not? Surely I don't just go back. Don't want to lose Lucas. And I feel like I might have to talk to the old man, but I really feel like something has to happen instead of me just like escaping. I felt like he said, put a fish on the hook, and then they will lead you to like what you need to do. They'll take you to where you need to go. Ooh, I think I moved her hand. You can move her hand. What the fuck do you do? I hate being down here. Am I getting spooked? Who wouldn't? What is the purpose of deep water? There is none. Let's get rid of it. You wouldn't get spooked down here. You would swim into this hole and you'd be fine. Oh, I've wrapped her. Okay, wait. Wait. Oh. The light is fading. Oh. Hello. Hello. There goes Lucas. Oh shit. It's a really good fishing rod. Your hook is really stuck this time. Tangled with her hair. I don't know how this happened. I told you she grabbed my line. Okay, does she know this? I don't like these responses because I know it, but the girl shouldn't. I see. I think you found one of the missing girls. There were two of them, siblings. Maybe twins? Strawberry blonde. She's been down there long. Where's the other sibling? I'm not sure. From what I understand, they were inseparable. How long have they been missing? This seems a... Yes, for a while. Maybe a month? Police found an empty boat washed ashore the other day, thinking they were supposed to be on it. Where's their boat? Let's do plastic first. You looking for clues? That's all anyone knows. No shot, you're still playing this? Yeah. Should I go back and check for some? Should I go look for more elsewhere? Should we call the police? Are we going to do anything? Kids shouldn't be comfortable asking all these questions. This is not normal. Answering your questions. That is not normal. My hands are shaking. Still, I'll try to cut the hook loose. Thanks, Jeff. the kid a freak? It's so brittle, it's so stiff. Stiff? And stiff and coarse? Can it be stiff and soft? Like it was marinated in sea salt, like it was never meant to sink? What the? I don't know. Why does it matter? I'm going to bring her somewhere safe. Okay. Stay here. And, well, just keep fishing. You never know. Fish around here might have been the last witnesses to a murder. Smoke. Yes. That slight orange hue far below the surface. What? Are you gonna use a french fry as bait? Somewhere. Whoa, what? She grew up. Stay, these are opening credits. This is really loud. I'm a fan of this. So did she just stay here fishing for like 10 years? Blender! So I think I heard of this game because there's other games that they've made that I want to play. I might even own them. I think this is the Arctic Eggs developer? Which I haven't played, but it's the same sort of vibe. PSX sort of graphics. Looks just like this. But I didn't play it. But I do want to play it. Fish. There's Jeff. I like the high fidelity hand that she gets sometimes. Grandpa. He's okay. Use a scroll wheel to zoom. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I visited him. Her too. He's at the church below it. What do you mean her? This fish? Lucas? Or the girl? At the At the merman of my name fish. At the mention of my name, fish tremble. Yeah, we caught our first fish and we named it Lucas. And then we sent Lucas underwater into a cave and she found the dead body of a girl. Far below the surface somewhere. That slight orange hue. Local twins missing. The other body. Cool, cool. You thought you're dumb because you thought it was a mermaid? So we got the body, but the other body was a mermaid. The one that jump scared. That, well, based on the intro, that was a mermaid. How do we... How do we get to the notes? Oh, that's how you get to the notes. Grandpa's office. Door had always been locked long before I even left. Okay. Trash? The Arctic eggs! So Arctic eggs, I don't know what it is, but there's a picture of like an egg in a frying pan. So the fact that there's an egg in a frying pan, you know, you know what I'm saying? I like this game a lot. There's a loading screen. Easy delivery company? Wow. Are we in Japan? I feel like those trucks are only in Japan, right? Wait, so how old are you now? I'm 31. No! No! What? What just happened there? Hey, Mello. Welcome, welcome. I'm good. Happy Wednesday. I'm walking through the scooter. What the flip? I've been good. How are you? Hope you've been well as well. I have no idea how old the girl is. She obviously looks older. She's not a child. This is what I knew from the like pictures on Steam. Oh. I don't like how that opened. Been okay, but better now. That's good to hear. We are in like Japan. $7-Eleven, see you in court, buddy. Is that toilet paper? If anybody ever just used a bunch of Japanese logos, I'm sure Queso would never pick up on that. I think she was smoking the opening credits, so at least 18 plus, I imagine. If everybody's following the law. Why are you so damn happy? Also, bananas. Has everybody had a banana today? Can everybody reach the bananas that wants a banana? Bière agreeable super moyen. You'd like one, but you can't reach? Damn. You need a stepping stool. Same nuggets, same. I love you can walk through a scooter, but the warning sign is too much. Yeah. Wes has a stepping... Oh! Fuck. I avoided it. I actually like small convenience store vibes. I don't like them in... Well... Maybe I don't. Maybe I just like small, quiet vibes. Because, I like this little area that this place is in. Oh, I didn't want to leave. But now I can show off the area. I just like this. So whatever this building would be, I would like it because of this area. What a cool little spot. Just like 50 feet, 100 feet in between these two tunnels. And there's some residents. Oh. And a convenience store. What in the hell? What the fuck? She's playing a DS. I was just playing as you. Is that a DS? C in Corp. Oh, they changed the game. Oh, I'm tweaking. Also, why does that look like a full-grown adult on a children's body? Our first visitor and she's a freak? What the fuck? Okay, man-child. You can't unsee it now that the child just sassed you. Yes. Yes, they did. Kill him. I can't do anything. What you playing? Also, I feel like the DS was white when the girl was holding it, and now it's like a bluey color. Bluey teal color. I agree, kill it. Press the kill button. Okay. Little shit. Who the fuck are you? What do you mean first visitor? Oh, it's crossed off. Okay. Hello. A tank like this? 3 fish. Had to be. Without a doubt. No, wait. 3 fish. And a side of bass? This tank had 4 fish in it. Had to. Okay. That was fun. Ooh. Hello, you're blocking stuff. That seems like an oversight. Oh, I think that was a bug. What the f... Okay, if I hit tab, this is my inventory. There's a little fish over this plaque. What is up with this? I'm assuming you could maybe drop a fish into the tank. Whatever. Is this a bigger aquarium? Okay, okay. Definitely had 4 fish. What a weird little experience that was. Let's leave this place. This is a very nice, I'm assuming, apartment. This was not out here. Right? Oh my god. Well, that road's closed off. How do you exist here if both of the roads are closed off? This would be so fucking cozy. Could you imagine living in that corner apartment? Down yonder. What is this building? You should go fishing for bitches? Yeah, you think? I could use some bitches. Oh, this is another way. How come this building is nothing? I will go back inside and talk to the guy. I lived in a corner apartment. It was awesome. I technically lived in a corner apartment, but there were only like 2 apartments on a spot. So every apartment was a corner apartment. I don't think my apartment had floors now that I think about it. Or like the building that I was living in, I don't think had floors? Multiple floors? I don't know though. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? Oh, you came back? How long has it been? What? My father sold the bait shop to a company years ago. They turned it into a convenience store. Sorry. But my father fought to keep the fishing gear here. Argued with the new owners for weeks about what had to stay and what could go. I had to stay. Would you like to take a look at what we still have, or are you still here to sell some fish? We buy all kinds of fish, big or sad. Let's see what you've got. Did he say, like, part of the deal was he had to stay here? Like, his grandpa's gone? Locked, sad face. Locked. Locked. Crank lure. Basic fillet knife. Fishing hoit. Cigarettes. Can I get under the fishing weight? What is that? This thing. I'll have $0, doesn't matter. Goodbye. 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 Thank you for stopping by. Please come again. Will do. Oh, cool. It's like a recycle bin and then shows home. Okay, should we go left or right? I'm more inclined. Well, let's check out the sign and then see. Oh, never mind. There's no sign to check out. I think up. And then maybe we go to the cave. Is this just a fishing spot? So it's literally just 2 ways to the same spot. This is a long demo, or maybe I'm a slow player. How do we get to the outhouse? I'm literally going to fish for a turd, I guarantee it. This is disgusting. Oh god. Maybe you can get like a fishing weight and go down there or something. What the fuck? Damn near a whole ass game. Kind of looked like pickles in a jar. Holy crap. I haven't made pickles in a jar today. Is there any fish? I need to wash off my line. Is that the fish? Oh, there are some fish. It's okay though, I can stop playing the demo now. Just want to see what this guy has to say. Hey kiddo, I was up so late last night and the night after. You here to see our old man again? Yes, you got it. Door's unlocked. I'll let him know you are coming down. Good luck. This is like a perfect little area. It's just nice you've enjoyed at least one demo. Just so happens the one game you like, you fish for turds. No, they're pickles in a jar. Why are there floating fish? I have not played Duke Nukem Forever. Oh, this is a fucking cell? This is a prison? Well, it's a bit less cozy. But I like the area that the prison's in. Wait, so he is Epstein. Don't move. Oh. You can see them. The yellow tangs. It started just this morning. You can pick up poop and throw it around and it splashes everywhere. Please don't spoil games, show. No. They are not real. Duke Nukem Forever came out, right? Was that in development hell and it almost didn't release? What? Can you ban? Yeah, do whatever you want. I learned that lesson the hard way. They are not. So, what brings you to church? Brings you to church. You back to searching for the second body? Yes. Oh? Thought you gave it up a long time ago. Just wanted to visit her. Did we come to visit Jeff, or did we come to solve the murder? Why is Jeff in jail? Was he wrongfully accused for the murder of the girls? Or did he actually murder the girls? What do we think? I think Jeffrey Epstein is innocent. I don't think he's guilty. He taught me how to fish and he gave me his curly fries. I think I wanted to visit him. Just kidding, I wanted to solve the murder. Her. The other lost girl. No one told you what happened? No. They let me use the outside toilet today. Did the receptionist upstairs tell you? The one down here is broken? Were you not planning on writing that down? You're collecting clues, right? I haven't been allowed outside in years. That was important for me. Write it. I don't like Grandpa. He's become very intense. Outside toilet. I think you'll catch fish in that little pond outside until you can afford a weight, and then you'll use a weight in the shitter, and you'll go turd fishing for whatever he dropped in there, other than a deuce. Anyway, you saw what I saw, right? Outside? There was a landslide at the cemetery. Half the tombstones ended up in the water. I don't think it was recent. But I saw some bones floating with the stream, so something down there must be restless. I am worried. You remember the girl we found? The one from years ago that we've started talking about this conversation in? Yeah. I think she's finally made her way back to the water. A little... I don't know. Can I say it's annoying? I mean, considering all the effort I put in to get her out the first time. I was the one who pulled her up? At the time, it had the Guinness World Record for longest development time. Now, I guess that would go to, like, fucking Star Citizen or any live service. No. It was me. Remember? You were busy fishing. Remember? I was fishing until you took my pole away. Along with the body. But I still have the receipt for the pole I got you. You were only fishing at that time. Anyway, I hate to ask you for a favor, but I really need you to get her body out of the water this time. What for? The water just refuses to let her be, even after all this time. I really just feel she deserves better, don't you? So, could you do that for me? Retrieve the body? Why would you want that? Yeah, lots of games have beat it now. Name them all. Well, they were twins, remember? Twins have a special bond, connected in ways you can never explain. Not sure what you think anymore, but I still believe hope. Something carries on after we die. And the bond twins have, it doesn't just stop because the body does. So in my mind, if you want to find the other body, if we want to find the other body, your best bet is starting with this one. Where was she buried? Well, I was not invited to the funeral. I was in jail. But the old priest told me she was placed in the mausoleum. After the church was repurposed, no one really kept up with the graves. No idea what kind of state it's in. They made a church into a prison. You'll definitely need some more fishing line to reach it. You still fish? Sell some over at the convenience store. Use that money to buy some better gear. After that, since the whole thing is in the water, it's the same as last time. Grab a fish, wrap your line around her, and pull her back up. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, wait. Stay a little longer? It's been a while. No. No. Why didn't you just leave the body? You really know nothing about the second body? On a beach. This again? I didn't want you to see it, obviously. I thought it would scar you. A lot of good that did, excuse me. You really know nothing about the second body? You're a broken record. It's like I said in court, none of this was meant for me. Are you protecting someone? Just you. This whole time. What? They would assume the girl was the murderer? Getting bored? Maybe I'm just comfy. Are you guys not enjoying this game? This is really cozy to me. It was always just you. Okay, bye. Well, just don't let her down. Either of them. Okay, see ya. If we look behind this room, I don't think there's a way for him to exit. So how did he get in there, and how does he get out? What a door! That's a 2D water bottle. Hey kiddo, milk in the cereal was just crisp this morning? No. Okay. I like the ambiance. Type something. What are you doing with your hand? Is that supposed to be on a mouse? Hey, printing shit. I think I'll just explore a bit more, but maybe after the next break I'll just switch games. Beautiful little area, I can't... Okay, the church bells are still ringing. Can I catch a burb? Oh, it's a turtle. I saved him. Hello? I can do it, I can do it. I just don't know how to turn you. Stop. Come to me. What is it? A pike. I think the weight is 60 bucks. That looks sort of fish-like. Oh, is it dead? No, he's just flat. I think, unfortunately, I need a weight to get to him. Anybody? Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, come on, big boy. Why is it wrapped around the tree? I can't see it. Bluegill. What, I have 40 bucks? Ooh. I don't have a knife to fillet with. Oh, okay. Just a free filleting board. That looks like a fish. You also do not look like very expensive fish, so... Oh, goodness. They're just getting cheaper and cheaper. What is that? Oh, that is a fish down there. Oh, shit. Easy. Even if I catch that fish, what is that? 21 bucks? Plus 25. Oh, what the fuck? Damn. That fucking goose. He took Joshua. Again. Joshua really wasn't mine to lose. I was only borrowing him from a friend. Borrowing a goldfish? God. You can still hear me. I feel so disappointed. Don't worry, lady. I'll fight the goose. First of all, fuck off, goose. Oh, that's awkward. Second of all, got you, Joshua. Wait a minute. Let me look at my, Oh, no, 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 no. Joshua's worth 12 bucks. Do I just sell him? Oh. Okay. Should have opened that sooner. Grandpa told me he got to use the outside toilet. I'll need to find more fishing land to reach it. Pre-sold. Grandpa. She was put in the mausoleum. Grandpa wants me to retrieve the first body. While guiding fish, I can move objects. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Hello, lady. I have Joshua. Damn. Joshua. I have Joshua. Are you returning him to me? Yes, for $12. I think I have to squawk. Ah. Okay. Alright. Yes. It's not, that damn bird. He has never listened. He has a terrible habit of attacking anything, even slightly orange. I had to cut him off, though I loved him. I have no money. Sorry? What? But here, take this? I don't really use it anymore. A fucking cross for my box? I mean, that's neat, but that's fucking weird. Why do you have this? Thanks. You can't rearrange your inventory again until you collect my pieces. Are you sure you want this? Yes. What? No. Thanks. I like this game a lot. But I will stop it here. I don't know how much is in this demo. I do feel like story-wise, not much has happened, so I guess it makes sense that the demo would continue, but it takes a lot longer to, or maybe I'm just taking my sweet time, but I really enjoyed this. Better luck today. Hello, Saul. Pretty sweet demo if they gave you a lot of playtime, I reckon. I agree. But it just feels like there's a lot to do, and I mean that the poop is kind of gross, but I like that you can go see the store, and that it's sort of like an adventure game, and I mean it is an adventure game. I saw all this extra stuff I could get. There's a fucking something glowing red in that water. The hell? But I'm not gonna investigate it further. I will wait for the full release. I'm really excited for this. That's cool. I like this pause menu as well. But yes, very, very good. I think it's quite good. So that's about fishing. Maybe I try this other demo. I just took a 1-minute video of me posing for a thumbnail. I want to die of cringe. It is what it is. It has to be done. I am going to go on a breaky break, and I'll be back pretty quickly. Stay tuned. I'll see how I'm feeling when I come back. I either will continue a little bit of Lunacid, or I will try this other demo. It's called Mistfall Hunter. But it looks like it's pretty graphically intense, so don't know if I'll be able to. Oh no. I did play the music. For some reason, my media player broke after that. I'm not sure why. Let's try this. Yeah, it's not hooked up. I don't know why calculator is always an option for me to pick an OBS, but well, there it is. I was playing music, but my audio source just broke for some reason. And I was in OBS, but I guess I didn't click the BRB screen. So it's only fitting that for the next 5 minutes of gameplay, I have the BRB screen up. But yes, I should upload the thumbnail video instead of the video you spent so much time on. So excited for that vid this Saturday at 5 p.m. This Saturday, 5 p.m. my time. Stuck in the blue void. Thankfully, the tinnitus drowns out my thoughts. Depending on the next game, that might be preferable. I think I will try Mistfall. I'm gonna plug in a controller just to test fate. Every time I open my controller drawer, I see my Switch Pro controller, which I think is my favorite controller, and think about how I don't use it. And it makes me want to play Switch. I forget the game that I was thinking of playing on Switch recently. Okay, is this connected? It's making noises. USB device not recognized. We love that. Malfunctioned? What do you fucking mean malfunctioned? You gotta pick up the Star Fox demo actually. Oh yeah, you have a Switch too, don't you? I would assume you're pretty big Nintendo enjoyer, right, Saul? If you grew up with an N64. Everyone loves Star Fox. It's another like beloved franchise, yeah, but they haven't really done anything with it, so I think you should probably pick up Star Fox 64. Fuck off, it's not. Oh, I hate PC so much. You're on the Nintendo path, which is why you suck at Game Duel. This is so stupid. Honestly, let me try my Pro controller. Pro controller works. I think you were good at Game Duel. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure John has probably just a lot more game knowledge in general, but John has a lot of like deep cut Nintendo knowledge, which is really helpful in game duels. But I am like your opposite, Saul. Well, not really your opposite, because I didn't play everything but Nintendo, but I grew up with PS1 and PS2, and then I got a 360, and that was it. Didn't have a GameCube. Oh, I guess I started with a Super Nintendo, and obviously we had like Game Boy Colors into Game Boy Advance, but it's a really solid game, rail shooter, very replayable and fun. That being said, it was none other than John who pointed me in the direction of... Well, he didn't point me specifically. He just mentioned Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. That game looks like shit. It's just a bunch of fucking geometry. It was so weird. So, hopefully Star Fox 64 is a lot cooler than that. Looks like shit and runs even worse. The music stopped, by the way. Oh, maybe the controller fucked up the music. I don't think I paused it. Yeah, it says my controller's connected. Let's press play and break everything in the system. Okay, did you guys enjoy the BRB? Yes, you can make changes. Hello, Golden Life. Welcome in, welcome in. Your NVIDIA GPU driver is outdated or has known issues. Are known to crash when DLSS frame generation. I can't use frame generation. No, I don't want to download the driver. I can't even use frame generation on this graphics card. You really liked the music during the BRB screen. Every one of you who didn't tell me, which is all of you, y'all suck. Every single one. You know what? I don't even think you care to see this game, so I don't think I'll let you. But it's fucking loud. Oh, please, quickly. Okay. Whenever you feel like popping up with video, please. Are you not gonna pop up with video? I'll wait. Ugh. It's never easy. Okay, I've lowered the volume to 20% and it's still loud as fuck. I think this is lowering for you guys, right? Yes, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Why is this not showing up? I have to sneeze, potentially. Also, I got a snack on the break. Did anybody get snacks or anything? I haven't sneezed yet. I got a peanut butter and jam sandwich. Wasn't allowed to move. That's right, Nugget. Good job. Would be a good time for coffee, because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this game. But what I'm gonna do is another window capture. Okay, that works, but it looks like it's frozen. Is that true? Oh, it's pre-compiling shaders anyway. Yeah, I think that's not working. What is wrong with my OBS? Remove. Okay, pre-compiling shaders was just at 99% and now it's at 45%. What the fuck? Properties. It's doing the shaders one by one. One by one, the shaders compile. Bum 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 bum. Exit game now. Play the game. Oh my god, my Pro Controller... So the Switch has a home button on it. And it's glowing blue. There's a blue ring around it. And I've never seen that before. It doesn't glow up at all when I plug it into my Switch. I honestly have no idea why this won't capture... video. What if I kill that? Do another one. It's just not working for this game. Remove. I'm gonna leave the game. We're gonna boot it up. If it doesn't work, we're going on to Lunacid or something else. Also, show if you're here. You might have fallen asleep a fucking again. I just opened their Facebook page. Fuck off. How do I leave your game? Don't leave the game. We have 56 shaders to compile. I tried download yesterday, but the controls were too much for me. Work this time? I mean, if I have to update drivers, then I'm just not playing regardless, but... It says the audio's connected and there's no video again, so... Well, I don't think it's meant to be streamed. I played with mouse and keyboard because I didn't want to plug in a controller. For reasons that have been shown today. But I was thinking it would control a lot better on controller. I mean, it's one button. Bitch, it's left, it's right, it's jump, and then you have to do that. Into Lunacid. Does Lunacid have controller support? Did it just crash? No, it didn't. It just loaded. Yes. Why is this not... Is my stream preview like really delayed? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's adjust Lunacid. Well, I'll just leave the title. Done. But yeah, it seemed like a pretty cool game. I liked the art. I liked the simplicity of it. Is there a command I can do to change a title? Because I don't know. I don't know if there's like default stream elements ones. Set title Lunacid. Please relog in. Okay, no. No, there's not. But I have that like Twitch plugin that automatically adds itself to OBS when you connect your Twitch account, and I just use that. Okay, my controller's lighting up blue again. Oh! There is controller support. Now, is it A to confirm like Nintendo? Yes, it is. Are we good? Can everybody hear and see the game? Oh no! I didn't really think I'd be streaming today again, so I just have to really quick see if I can add VSync to this game. But my control panel is freezing. Okay, there we go. Add selected program. I used to have to open this fucking control panel for every game because no games had PC settings like 15 years ago. That's not true, but like any ports of games that were coming out didn't have settings. I don't know if I'll have to restart. Nope. Because the triangle is the use button. Starting Mina the Hollower today. I'd like to play Mina the Hollower. I don't think I have to, but I'd like to play Shovel Knight first. I don't know if I have to restart to... Oh, I actually took a screenshot. To get the VSync working. No, I don't think you have to play Shovel Knight. It's just came out first, but they're completely unrelated. And also the thing with the NVIDIA control panel is it didn't always work. And it was specifically VSync that I was turning on for every game. VSync and anti-aliasing. And sometimes it just didn't have an effect. I think it's working. Hard to tell. You just remembered that it's probably down your alley. I am pretty excited. The thing is for Shovel Knight, I just don't know how much content is for that game, so I want the treasure trove on the Switch. But... don't have it yet. I'm fairly certain the treasure trove is content complete though. But, not really speaking of, but in the past 24 hours, speaking of Castlevania and the new game, I'm gonna turn down the game just a bit. You know what, maybe the music's just loud for some reason. So the new Castlevania game is a 2D Castlevania. I'm assuming it's Metroidvania, but I don't know that it's actually Metroidvania. Oh, there's no separate volumes. Wait, what? Oh! Well, there you fucking go. Uses tank controls? No. Also, I feel like, always run. Oh. That's why there's a, like, walk button. This doesn't feel like Midnight to me, but maybe it is. Because I thought the text was easier to read in Midnight, but in that other menu it looked kinda... not easy to read. Anyway, let's continue. Treasure Trove is the only version you can buy. Wait, this is the in-game music? Yes, the music is a vibe. Everything about this game is a vibe. I will say though, as much as I love the vibes, the start of the game has this town that's just in a cutscene. I'm assuming you never fucking go there ever, but I love that town. Oh, warp. We love vibes here, yeah? What's your favorite type of vibes? Akuma Kira. So... I opened this door, I believe. And I think I need a key. And when I came back in here, I met that demon lady. And she teleported me to that location, which looks like a little hub. I would really prefer light that is not this stupid blue bubble. Can I close it? Nope. So I opened this gate. This was a big door. It was blocking the path. Vibes are my favorite type of vibes? Oh, okay. You are my favorite type of vibes, Shoals. You can cut all the plants. But yeah, there's another door. Oh, there's a butthole door that I bought a key to. I don't know how I would see it. Enchanted key, a bewitched key made from ocean bone, able to remove the old enchanted gates that were put in place after the Crusades. So we go plug that in the butthole, and I'm assuming that's the gates it's talking about. River of Death. I want to press this button once just to see if it'll ready my hand. My other magic is a fireball, which I kind of like. Or no, am I thinking of fucking... No, I'm thinking of Necrophane. I do have a fire spell, but it doesn't work like the ball in Necrophane. These guys aren't attacking me, so I'm not attacking them. By the way, so I looked more at the Kingsword game, and I think I will like to try that at some point. I didn't today because it's still like a 10 gigabyte download. About Fishing was 1 gigabyte, and that took maybe like half an hour or something, I don't know. But the other game that I just tried to run was 40 gigabytes. And obviously I can't fucking stream that. I'm gonna turn the game down. Just because I feel like it's a bit overpowering, at least to me. I can't even hear myself talk. So I don't know if the gameplay's too loud with the waterfalls. Where's the butthole, dude? Pretty sure this is too far back. Oh, maybe not. Did he respawn? Wait, you're not hostile either? Did I kill him for no reason? Oh yeah, it was surprisingly chunky. My internet's pretty good nowadays, and it was a noticeable download time. It's just, it pisses me off because at this point it's like, if I want to download that game to try it, Mistfall Hunters, it's 40 gigs, takes me half a day to install it, and then it turns out I can't even do anything with it. Follow the nuts to the taint and you'll find it. I follow the nuts. Oh, you can see through it a little bit. Never really stared in a butthole. How do I use this item? Interact, use quick item, D-pad up. Ooh! That insertion animation felt a bit... I don't know. It was a pretty big violation. Feel like it made my computer roar too, and it did not feel like the sort of game that would do that. Honest to God, it's just not... It's unoptimized games. Do you have... What kind of computer specs do you have, Saul? Because my computer really struggles with anything because of, Oh. No. Wait, what? You can't get, like, a shield? So you can only have your torch or your sword out. Something about having a torch and exploring in games just makes me feel like, excuse me, an adventure. I really like games where, I mean, you can equip a torch in your left hand and have a weapon in the right, but I unironically really liked the torch in Dark Souls 2, but it just felt a bit useless. Wow, we're going deep. Thing has the bones of a good game. The leveling system is very Dragon's Dogma, but the demo is just the prologue. Oh, pretty bad. I'm like ancient but reliable AMD card. Can still run everything I want. I'm buying a new GPU in 2026. Yeah. My thing is I'm just over it. I just want stuff to come out on PlayStation. Oh, don't blow up or anything. Why is that on fire? You think my torch will run out? Do I hit this? No. I'm interacting. $2. $2. Ashes. Ashes? What is that? Probably set something in there. $2 plus $2 is 4 whole bucks. Are you guys actually excited for Mecha Chameleon? I didn't want to like bring down the vibes in the stream yesterday, but I don't think that game looks very good. Just because it's unironically like Friend Slop, but it's like, it's not quick and simple. It's like I have to sit there. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you have like a hiding time, so you can go around and hide before people are looking for you. But, I don't want to sit there for 5 minutes, like, coloring my dude to make him match, you know? And then at the end of the day, you're just a 3D stick figure sticking out of objects. So, to me, it feels pretty obvious. Hello. Are you... Where did it go? Mecha Chameleon, yeah. I think it looks fun. I bought it to play with some friends, lower for purchase, despite it being undeniable friend slop. Yeah, you always have hiding time. This is Jake going to say like 10 minutes ago, we have to play it because it looks so fun. You're watching videos of it. Yeah, it's like prop hunt. You can adjust how you look as people are hunting. I would definitely play, and obviously, I don't think I finished that thought earlier. But my thought earlier, I was talking about, so, what is it called? Opus Magnum is a puzzle game that costs like $20 or something, normally. I think that's probably worth it. It's a quality enough game. I would like it to be cheaper, but it does go on sale. I think it's on sale now. But the sale price that it is now, the DLC for Opus Magnum is the same price, or like very close to the price of the base game. And I don't think is as much content in that base game than... Well, I just don't think there's as much content in that DLC than in the base game, right? So, to me, that pricing feels a bit off. But then you have stuff like Vampire Survivors, which costs like $3, and then it has like 4 or 5 DLC that all cost $1 to $2 or $3 each. And none of those, they all offer a good bit of content, but they don't offer as much content that's in the base game of Vampire Survivors. But you could buy all of that shit, not on sale, for like $10 to $15 total. And they're always on sale, and it's like, to me, it's just $3. If it was $3, I'd buy it anyway, because I want to support them regardless, and I think it's fun, and it's just cheap enough. But the same thing with Peak, which I found out was very deliberate. The price of Peak was $8 USD, and they said they wanted to, like, find the limit that they could price a game at before people would start considering the purchase. So they found that $8 was the mark of like, oh, this game is only $8, what have I got to lose sort of mentality. So people would just buy it. And to me, if Mecha Chameleon's that cheap, yeah, I don't care if I'm not enjoying, or if I don't think it looks good, or I wouldn't enjoy it. If like a bunch of friends wanted to play it, I would definitely get that. And I don't think I'd try not to be like an asshole while playing it, but to me, it's so cheap that it's like, yeah, why not try it? Why is this one breathing? Me and my friends saw it and we were like, wow, this looks so fun, but realistically, everyone's just gonna paint themselves one solid color, but not the true artiste, because $8 is still $5. Yeah, that's what they said. I'm actually really wanting to finish my sandwich, so I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, that's something that Shoals would say is, like, I would feel some type of way if I'm spending upwards of $15 once a week on a new game that I'm not gonna replay or anything like that, but to me it's like it would probably be a bit indulgent to go out with your friends once a week every Friday and spend money at like restaurants and stuff, but imagine if people are doing that and being social and have social lives, you're going out and you're purchasing a meal once a week with them, or at least drinks, and you're not going and paying like $5 for drinks and then your night's over, probably. So to me it's like, I think up to $15 or so, I would just buy the game regardless, once a week on Fridays, even if I never play it again, just to play it with my friends that one night, because it's like, you're having a night out with your friends, basically. I feel like the resolution is kind of fucked up. I don't know if you can notice the key in the upper left is very jittery, and then the magic bar to the top right is jittery. So we playing Mecha Chameleon? I mean, if people are down, yeah, I'd buy it. I think I should probably buy it now. Let's see how long it's on sale. It's already off sale. Wasn't it on sale? It's $4. It's £5.29. Yeah, I think it was on sale, but it was probably like a launch sale for just a couple days. But yeah, I haven't actually seen, I've only seen a little bit of gameplay. And the one gameplay I did see, it said, like, I watched a short that the developer put out, I think. And the first comment was like, it's a really cool concept, but is there anything else that you can do to your character to not make them like stand out so much? Because it looks like they don't really fit into the environment at all, even if you like paint over them and stuff. Oh, I defaulted to keyboard and mouse controls. I'm converting to real money shows. It was about that in Aussie bucks. Why are there so many dead bodies? I'm afraid they're gonna pop up. Okay, yeah, I thought we had pretty similar dollar right now. I just remember growing up and everything would have the Canadian price on it. And you'd be like, why is that so much more expensive? So like, I always noticed books, and I'd always think to myself, damn, this is now worth $25, what the fuck? Because it'd be like a $17 book or something like that, you know? Can I do anything with this? Oh! No! I'm sorry! Now I don't have mana. Shit. Yeah, we had the same experience, except we'd be like, this is bullshit. Here's how much cheaper the Americans are getting this book for. It's still, like, annoying because even with pounds, it's like generally the pound is worth more. And usually where it matters, it's actually better value to purchase something in the pound. But there are some items where it's just like the manga that I buy is more expensive in pounds than it is in US dollars. Soon we'll be free of the accursed well, for great prophet Abdul has found a way out. While we are tethered here physically, our minds can be extricated with enlightenment. Yep. Oh. But yeah, Tower Dungeon Volume 6 coming out at the end of this year. Everybody get on that. Yeah, end of the year. There's a bunch of locked fucking gates and I don't know how to do anything. Can I move this? I don't understand. Reading is fun, dude. All I want to do is read my manga at the moment. When I started, or when they started releasing Tower Dungeon, it's like a new manga. So the guy's writing it now. I'm honestly not sure how long it will end up, because... How the fuck did I get in here? Ritual dagger. Like, he's completed... The work I'm reading now, Blam, is 6, like, master editions, and they're massive fucking books. But I don't know if they're quite literally just, like, blown up versions. But I think there might have been, like, 10 volumes originally, and now there's 6. And I don't think any of his series are much longer. I think that's his longest series. But, it feels like Tower Dungeon potentially could go a lot longer. I think the premise of it will keep it short. So, they're like in a tower. So once they get to the top of the tower, I don't know how much more they'll be doing in the story. But if they, like... If it's called Tower Dungeon and then they just skip the tower, or the tower gets infinite or something, maybe they can continue it on. But, I feel like it's... Maybe it's not halfway through, but it feels like, I don't know. It's gonna be not too long, I don't think, but it's only got 6 volumes now. And when it started being released, there were 3 volumes, I believe, that were translated. And they would release every 2 months. And then up to 5 volumes were released in that order. Actually, it was 3 months. And then after volume 5, they didn't have any more fucking content. So I think it was March was volume 5 came out, and now volume 6 is gonna be in fucking November. Which is quite a while. The only manga I own is Uzumaki. Everything else I legally acquired online or borrow from a friend. I probably shouldn't be as stingy as I am, but games I do like digitally, but books I am not a fan of digitally at all. I hate reading on a screen. and I'd rather just not experience it than read something on a screen. And then they have audiobooks, which are okay, but something in me still feels bad for, like, not reading. Lithomancy. I'm going to be breaking every breakable thing in this game, by the way, because there's so much shit that's dropping from them. I'm not reading manga on a fucking screen. That's disgusting. What's the other book you have from that author, Shoals? Uzumaki's one of them, and then you have another, right? Or is that two volumes of Uzumaki? I reread it recently. Incredible. That was the only one I owned for years, but I gave it to my little cousin last year because he's growing into a freaking weeb. He would. If his cousin's modeling fucking bunny girl butts for a living. Oh, rough. That's a long wait for volume. It is. But my thing is, like, it's not like a One Piece where... Or I guess a more accurate thing would be Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, where that guy will just write manga for a little while and then go on these big hiatuses, and then you just have no content for, like, years. To hunger is to live, to consume is to die. Problem is the books take up so much space. Kindle's nice for that. It's definitely a space thing. I would like to have, like, much larger collections of things, but no space for it. Weapon XP. Strange looking instrument seems to not do much damage, as it was intended to make victims suffer by inflicting tiny piercing wounds which got infected from a poison. Oh, it has poison damage. I want to see if that gives me weapon experience, and it does not. That's the best part. It's such a sad sentence to read. To be honest, the only manga I've read semi-recently was Apothecary Diaries, and that was a web series anyway. Tome. I don't know if I'd read Apothecary Diaries. I want to finish the anime. But for me, I don't want, like, huge... I have One Piece. I don't have the full series, but I have, like, over 100 volumes of One Piece. And at that point, I do just want to commit to that and finish it and get it all. Hopefully they stop writing it at some point. But, I kind of don't want to get huge manga collections. I don't want to purchase them for myself. Like, if a manga's really, really, really big, I don't necessarily want it. The current author I like, I want all of his stuff, which would be a lot, but they're all like 10 volumes, 6 to 10 volumes, and they're complete stories. I just want, like, complete stories, basically. But there are a lot of anime that I watch where I'm like, oh, I think I'd really like to check out the manga for this. I really want to check out Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, for example. I'm missing so much. I've read a bunch of his short stories. Yes, same. I cannot stand empty houses where there's no life history. Personality books are such a gorgeous item to have peppered throughout a home. They're very cozy. Very, very cozy. I do like, I mean, I'm sure if you get enough manga, they're all pretty different, but I like Tower Dungeons being like predominantly black covers, which is pretty cool. Because I've never had manga with, well, there's like Berserk and stuff, and I think Shaman King also had darker colors, but like Berserk is like dark, dark browns and looks like irony and leathery and stuff, I think. I might be misremembering, but Tower Dungeon's just straight up black and white and mostly black. Like Amigara Fault or Grease. Are those series? Like big series? I mean, you can have books, but my apartment is not going to be a library, especially if you want to collect manga. It can get intense. Yeah, but you won't stay in one place forever. I lived in a one-bed apartment for 5 years and littered my house with shelves of books. I did not care. They were beautiful. I wouldn't want it any other way. I do read a fair bit of comics, not really manga, though. Comics I haven't really been interested in. My brother was getting into comics. I think just socially, like he would do everything socially. If it was popular, he would enjoy it. As soon as it wasn't popular, he would sell it. Wouldn't be, would like shit talk and stuff like that. So he has a bunch of comics, and he would buy me comics. But I just didn't get as much out of them as I do for manga. And I'm sure there's like good, really good comics that I would probably enjoy, but I don't know. I preferred, if there is a choice, I preferred manga to comics in that instance. But what I would like, I don't know, this feels like less of a hot take as I start talking to people who are book readers more. I would like to purchase a bunch of books, but I always want like crappy paperback versions. Hopefully not like with movie art or anything like that, but just specifically not hardback and not like slipcover versions of books. I love paperback books. And I want a lot of them. Did everybody come to life? Okay. Mummy? What the fuck is that health? Oh. Am I poisoned? Why am I so weak? I'm gonna die. Why is everybody awake now? Oh no. Does this pause? It appears the brain was removed, but the wounds weren't. Nope, I don't think it does pause. Oh, there is no pausing. Well, these guys are so fucking strong. I'm so behind on chat. Okay. Like having bookshelves around my place, I gotta buy more because most of my books are stored in a wardrobe. You love having books around, don't I? I do that on purpose. I literally use books as mini tables to hold lamps on and stuff. That is cozy. But then well, maybe you don't need like hardbound books, but I'd feel like it'd probably look better if you had like nice stacked hardcovers. But I love having just paperbacks all around. I think they can look good too. I have like a... I don't know if it's a collector's edition or anniversary or something, but it's some version of Lord of the Rings. And it's all paperback. And I love that style. It's like very minimal art on the cover. There's nothing about how it's a major motion picture or anything like that. It's just very tasteful in my opinion. And I liked the Witcher books themselves, the stories. But I can't stand the paperback or any of the cover art that they keep doing. They just basically put all the games, like just art from the games. They didn't make art or take their own stuff from games. They just took like popular existing images from the games, like you could find on Steam for Witcher 2, and put it on the covers of their books. And I just think it's like a bit distasteful. I mean, it's marketing at the end of the day, but... yeah, I like shitty mass market paperbacks. What are short stories? Makes you feel less bad about actually reading them and bending the pages or creasing the spine. Ooh, just sneezed. I had a phase where I was hunting for every cheap-ass detective novel I could find. At secondhand bookstores, it doesn't have to be some gorgeous hardcover. I also find myself, I think I would like a lot of mystery, thriller, detective stuff, but I know a lot of people just have a living of pumping out just stories. Like their job as an author is to just write stories, so they're just constantly pushing out books, and they're not all of equivalent value. And I don't really want to get into that with books. I want to like read stories that I think are interesting, and if I don't enjoy them, fine, but I think I would like to go into it with the expectation that it'll be good enough. And the only thing that I don't think exists anymore is I want that sort of... the only genre I'd do any stories for would be for crappy like fantasy. And in my memory, Magic the Gathering had just a bunch of these tiny paperback novels. Well, tiny and like dimension wise, but they were thick books, but they were all just these like unrelated paperback little books, and there were so many of them, and I just want books like that, just like random ass fantasy stories, one-off stories about shit. But it doesn't seem like people make those things anymore. There's a lot of like bigger overarching fantasy franchises that I saw, like all of Brandon Sanderson's shit, but I just want smaller, like less commitment. Art from the game's one thing, but now they have art from the... yeah, I did see all those covers too. It's just like, I don't know. I actually did have, I don't think they were original, like, first prints, or, like, the first designs, but I had, when I started purchasing Witcher books, they were, like, they looked like those generic fantasy covers. And Yeah. It was just like, basically they had like real looking people that they just put in outfits, and then they clearly just took a picture of them and photoshopped a bunch of stuff. It was like, yeah, that's what I want. Not this fucking picture of a Witcher 2 boss fight, you know? But I couldn't find the complete series, and I don't think, like, that was old, so they were still coming out with Witcher books, so not all of the Witcher books are in that style either. It appears the brain was removed, but the wounds were inflicted within the skull itself. It looks like the brain carved its own way out. Interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, though. Is it break time? Oh my god, I missed a break. But I think I'll skip a break and just go for another 50 minutes and then call it. Warhammer has a ton of like one-off books or 1 to 3 novel arcs. That sounds amazing. Do they have them in the like 3" by 4" thick paperback formats? I think David, who comes around here sometimes, he's huge into like Warhammer and Warhammer 40k, and he was talking about, it's whatever, I'm assuming it's probably the most popular Warhammer story, but he was telling me about that series and I asked him about it, and then he said it's like incredibly long, I think. I don't know if it's Dark Heretic or something like that, but I think it has like a ton of books in it or something. I'm like, oh, well, no thanks then. Oh yeah, the Horus Heresy. That's it. Can't wait for the next Magic the Gathering book where Tifa and Leonardo, the Ninja Turtle, fight Dr. Doom. That's Warhammer's equivalent of the Old Republic, like very, very early timeline stuff. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, I must have... I pulled a lever, it must have opened like a bunch of gates. Fuck off. There's a Warhammer 40k series that a mate of mine was always trying to get me to read. I gotta find the name of it. I think a lot of them are slightly bigger size, like 4 to 7" or whatever. What also bugged me about my Witcher series is that, like 3 of my books are small, and or 2 of my books are small, and the rest of them are larger. But they're like the same series of that Orbit red cover with Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 screens. Mummy Knight. Huge. He was trying to get me to read Gaunt's Ghosts. I find Space Marines nauseatingly boring. I like the idea of Space Marines, but I have a sneaking suspicion it'll just be like a lot of military sim shit. Which I'm not interested in the slightest. I also looked up just to see if I could find it. There's something like Something about an assassin. It might be called the Assassin's Blade or something. It's a magic... Oh, fuck. It's a Magic the Gathering book that I read. My brother had that and some dragon anthology thing. But the Assassin's Blade book, I want to say is like... was on eBay for like hundreds of dollars or something at this point. So it's like, well, damn, now I can't even get a copy of that. Because they're like collector's items now. And I bet that motherfucker just threw in the garbage when he was done with it. Ah. Never read it, but very popular. Surely he would have flogged it. I don't think he sold it though. He probably just fucking binned it. It's so sad because maybe I'm just a fucking hoarder, sentimental hoarder, but I can't even recall the things that I would love to have had. That he probably just threw away. And I understand having to like maybe cut down, but I don't know. I'm very bitter about it all. Kind of feel sick about the amount of books I had to give away when I was younger. How come you had to give them away? Dude, that's like... There's a really old trilogy of Planescape novels, and I own the first two, but never been able to find the third one. So I actually want to... I think I do own the 3. Oh, I don't know if I still have them. Hopefully I do. But it's called the Westmark Trilogy. And... I found used but perfectly fine versions of the first 2 books, I think. And then the third book I cannot find a good version of, and it's incredibly expensive. And I had a hardback library version, which I don't know why so many places made, like, maybe libraries were just popular enough to them for them to justify it. But you know, there's like, it's just a paperback, but the library for some reason has that exact same cover. It's just a hard cover, and they put their ugly ass sticker on it and shit like that. I have a version like that, which I didn't want to keep. And then I have a paperback version, which is like my other 2 books. I keep coming in, and I'm just like finding new ways. It's paperback like the other 2 volumes, but it smells like poop, and it's ripped and has a bunch of like cosmetic damage. I need a stronger fucking weapon, dude. Yeah, I think I'll probably have them. I feel like I made a conscious effort to hold on. I'm actually gonna check though. One sec. I actually might not have them at this point. They might be at my parents' house. But The thing for me is the third volume was expensive. It wasn't $120, but it was expensive. Like the other two were like $10 to $20 maybe a piece. But the third one was like upwards of $40 to $50, $60. And it was in a horrible condition. And that's all they fucking have. Like, it's not like I could spend $200 on a good condition. Just nobody has the book. So I'm always on the search for a better version of that. I also didn't finish the trilogy. Yeah, you thought I bought them? I did too. Whoa. That being said, I still want to try and read like some of Bryan Sanderson's stuff. I'm actually not super interested in Game of Thrones, but I do want to read it one day just because. Well, my weapon XP is maxed, whatever that means. You have a Bryan Sanderson book ripe and ready to go. Which one? That said, I also have to read the fucking... that sci-fi series too. Read something. Which I think you have all those novels, don't you? Trolls? I do not give a rat's ass about Game of Thrones, but I did buy a physical copy of the Telltale game the other day. Telltale? There's a Telltale Game of Thrones? Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I don't recall a Game of Thrones Telltale, but I know of the Game of Thrones, like, pseudo-action, pseudo-strategy game. I think I own that. I definitely get that, though. It's so funny, I prioritize, like, delisted slash no longer produced games over, like, ones that I would enjoy. But that's 100% FOMO for me. I'm like, oh shit, it's already delisted, like I don't have long before it's unable for me to get it at all. My eye itches. I wonder if you can't pause in Kingsfield games. Is he dead? What was that? There was Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and Guardians of the Galaxy Minecraft Story Mode. Back to the Future is interesting. I don't know if I bought it or if my mom got it with her PS4, but basically... my mom got this, like, rewards book from her job. She was like, I don't really want anything in it. I'm gonna get your dad, like, another set of golf clubs if you don't look through and find anything that you might want. And I was like, first of all, he already has a set of golf clubs. Second of all, he doesn't even fucking golf. So even if it's like, there's just some random appliance or something, you should just get something for yourself. And not wasted on golf clubs. But I looked through the manual and they had a fucking PS4. So The PS4 that I had was actually my mom's free from work. And I really don't know how, but I didn't use it. I immediately purchased Bloodborne digitally and then never visited her, so I didn't play it. But for some reason we have a physical version of the Back to the Future game on PS4, and I was entering in my collection to a website called Price Charting, which at the end of the day it's just a spot for me to enter in my games so I know everything that I own, and then it just like keeps all their values up to date. So you can enter in what you spent on a game and what its current value is and stuff like that. And I entered in Back to the Future, and it was like maybe not stupidly expensive, but I was expecting it to be like $5, and it was not $5. Oh! That was a cutscene. It's a pretty good game, to be honest. I'm not against Telltale games, but the only one I've ever been interested. Reached the sewer! Was, Wolf Among Us. Which, funnily enough, Fables, rather. Oh, I hate these fucking plants. Fables is the one comic series I started to read, and was not really vibing with it. It was okay for like the first volume or two, but then I felt like both of the main characters were no longer going to be the main characters after like the third volume or something. And I didn't stick around to find out, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Back to the Future is a little more like their Sam & Max games, a little more classic point and click than their later. I can't see that last word, but I will see it in a second. Well, the first episode of Game of Thrones was free on Xbox when it came out, so I played it and got the achievements. Now it's delisted, so I have a game that I'll never be able to get the rest of the achievements in, unless I get that. I don't care too much about the achievements, but I do get that mentality. I'd rather save than use my health file. Rest area and lower passage. You got it. What about straight? Can you not go straight ahead? Oh, it's locked. Their later formula. I just know that Walking Dead came out and was so insanely overrated, overhyped. I'll let you live if you don't hit me. Oh. Back to the Future for PS4 is around $90. Insanity. Maybe I can fucking level up. I'm gonna see if there's like stats for weapons. Doesn't seem to be. How do I leave? Oh, hell yeah. Skill points up 9. Let's do... How do you increase health? Ah. Strength determines maximum health and damage done with melee weapons. Maximum health and how much can be blocked before your guard is broken. Don't care about blocking. Can I like look at speed? Maximum running speed. Ooh. Might want some speed. Jump height, damage with range weapons. Maximum mana. How fast spells charge. How long status effects takes to wear off? Okay, so we're gonna do strength and speed. Feels a little bit faster, I think, maybe. I do really like that first season of Walking Dead, but it was overhyped and absolutely fucked them in the long run. They were expanding stretched themselves thin and made a ton of licensing deals. I mean, I just think, I don't remember who was to blame. I think the people who founded the company, right? But somebody involved at Telltale was just beyond shitty and horrible management, horrible decisions, just horrible, horrible. And now they've revived. Without silly people, I think. Slimes. Weak to fire. Don't give a fuck about fire. Oh my god, I need a good weapon. Oh, shit! Why are they not weak to fire? You're supposed to be weak to fire. Can I post a really long, ugly link? Or is that a link to a funny, interesting pic of Telltale series? If you do, I will complain that you're trying to send me a virus, then click it anyway. That gives me a good idea. Yeah, go ahead. If you're asking something. Did I heal when I sat at that place? I think I'll go back and talk to the lady and other people. I do normally like sewers, but this doesn't feel very sewer-y to me. I need more like the opposite of this room. Like the centerpiece has to be water and the edge pieces have to be walking. And I need more of this. More lights and grates from above. And more water just from a random pipe leaking. Clicking this link. Telltale's story games Steam owners as of 2nd of November. That's crazy. I thought way more people owned some of the... I didn't know they did a Guardians of the Galaxy. I had heard a lot of good things about Tales from the Borderlands, and I had heard some things of Batman the Enemy Within, but I was not interested in their games, basically. I didn't know they had a Jurassic Park game. It's crazy that Back to the Future was before all that. Walking Dead, I definitely feel was just like popularity of that show taking off. But I don't know. Maybe it's not so bad. Tales from the Borderlands might be the best game that isn't Sam and Max. Does this feel brighter? Maybe not. Hello. Found this and it made me think of you. You can always come back here using the warp crystals. Yeah? I don't know what healed me. I feel like warping healed me. Unless I just took Omega health from the fucking slimes. Hello. Ever tell you about the assassin that got trapped here? No. About 40 or so years ago, maybe it was 80, I don't remember. There was an assassin of some renown. They had a vicious reputation, always got their mark. But they realized that sooner or later they'd start to run out of targets, and eventually they'd be the one wanted dead in the outworld. So they took an impossible job, one that required them to kill someone that was banished here. They knew there wasn't going to be a back. Whether they were successful or not, but it didn't matter then, I guess. So the rumor is they settled down here and even took on a new profession. Something about collecting the dead and reselling stuff instead of making people dead. Is it that crow lady? Oh, I have a lot of silver. Why does my experience say 121%? Does that mean I can level up? $18 damage. I think we get some of that. Oh, that crossbow's insane. Wait, ranged weapons don't have ammo? How do I... Oh, stone club. Simple club fashioned from stone, difficult to handle, but a viable option when rudimentary weapons are hard to come by. When did I get that? Oh, they are slightly different pokes. Cool. 20-ish minutes left to stream. A few minutes ago, or maybe an hour ago. Oh, that is what that means. Cool. No. Back to the sewers. The fetid mire. Sorry. Well, I found my weapon that can one-hit pots, so that's good. Let's go test it on some ebonies. This game is making you want to play some Barony. I also would like to play that. I don't remember specifically what Barony is. I think it's... I wonder if that's the game I'm thinking of. I think there's 2 games. This is bugging me now. I gotta figure it out. Barony game. It's not at all what I thought, but this looks cool. There's some other game that's like, Barony Community Playdate Procedural Dungeon Crawler. Is it multiplayer? Baroque. Or Baroque. No, Baroque. There's some game called Baroque. Like the Baroque period. And it's an old game. And I think it has, like, the old game is first-person dungeon crawler. And then there's a remake on PS2 or Wii or something, maybe. That's like a third-person dungeon crawler. Baroque is that weird horror PS1 game. Okay, so the original's on PS1, and I think that's the first-person dungeon crawler. And then the PS2 version is like a 3D remake. Can you fall down there? Did you guys like in Dragon's Dogma when you would get wet and your light would go out? Isn't that so realistic? Look at all them rats. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, it's a big-ass chamber. Excuse me. I wonder if that's like a deep pool. River passage. Don't break. Nice. Oh. The fuck are you? Oh, he's a higher level, man. The fuck? Oh, I'm gonna die. Wait, I could actually die. Because I don't have healing. Well, I did see the antidote, but... Oh! So poison persists through blocking. Why won't it let me cast my flame spell? You have to be standing still? Oh, fuck. Jesus. Maybe that's a sign not to come down here. Leave the company trauma, trust no bridge. Okay. I like the rapier, but it pushes you forward every time you attack, and I did not get used to it. So this is before that big fuck long stretch. Yeah. So basically I'll just go ahead and warp back. The rapier's better than my sword, but I still need a better weapon than this. I need something like twice as strong as this, so like 40 damage, I think. But I think I will end there. Just under 4 hours, that's fine. I didn't take a third break. I think I did take my breaks a little bit too long, so I didn't save any time on those, but that's okay with me. I really enjoyed, I mean, Lunacid was a vibe. I love that, but I'm happy that About Fishing was exactly what I wanted from it. Very good game. Would like to play more, but I'm gonna stop myself from playing more before it's the full release. Seems a bit weird, seems a bit spooky. I am excited for it. About Fishing, yes sir. And I want to play the other games. Maybe I focus on those. Do I own it yet? Arctic, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure, let me just check. Arctic. Yeah, Arctic Eggs is it? Yes. Okay, Arctic Eggs is the same developer. And that game is out, so maybe I'll buy that, play it. You love Arctic Eggs? Crazy. I mean, to me, I feel like I shouldn't be as surprised that people know of these weird, what I would call niche games, but I mean, Arctic Eggs is overwhelmingly positive. I didn't realize that. So yeah, maybe About Fishing will get a lot of traction. Because that would be neat. It looks really cool. I don't know how long it is. I don't need it to be the longest thing ever, but hopefully it's more than just like an hour. But I spent nearly 2 hours today on the demo. I have no fucking clue how long the demo is. But seems like quite a vibe. The Dark Souls of Egg games. Let's put on some music. For reals this time. I'm so curious why my media player died. Like, I could hear the music, it was playing, but it just unhooked from OBS. Legend of Dragoon, these nuts. Yeah, I think you guys can hear that. Well, there you are. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Anybody who lurked? Anybody who chatted? Anybody who said hi? Hello, hello. Have a good rest of your day. Depot, hello. Bye. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Maybe more streams, maybe not. As much as I am enjoying Lunacid, and that's genuinely enjoying that game, I will be happy to finish it and be done with PC streaming for a little bit. It's bugging the fuck out of me. And I would like to return to consoles. But surprisingly, my Switch Pro controller is working more than my PS5 controller, so maybe I can just use that for controller on PC. Which is fine by me, as long as it works. But yeah, have a good rest of your Wednesday. You know what? I'll take you to John, because he's live. So I just gotta rate him fucking quick. Hopefully he's not ending. I don't know why he would. But yeah. Might just be done with demos at this point, unless some cool stuff pops up and is still available after today. Maybe I can stream some demos next week, but yeah, not right now. No raid message, just use an emote you like. I like fishing. You know what? Lucy has a Lucy? I don't know how to Lucilia. So probably Lucy Fish is how you pronounce that. That's cool. Thanks for talking about games too. That was interesting. Nice conversations today. Nice vibes. Alright, stop talking now. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye.